what's going on, people? It's NextGenTactics from NextGenTactics, and I'm bringing you the topic of the week or the day, or I don't know. It's a hot topic right now. A lot of big YouTubers are putting out videos discussing their points. I was actually going to talk about this as well. I know I previously discussed this issue, and for those of you, obviously, if you haven't read the title of this video, we're going to be talking about quickscopers and the fact that they more or less have been nerfed for Black Ops. Now, I've put previous positions out on quickscoping, and even our own subscribers or fans are a little confused as to what my position is on it. So I'm going to try and clarify this before I get into another sort of hot debate that was going on. Kind of amused me, and there's another point that actually really amused me. However, here's the thing, I do not hate quickscoping altogether, okay? A lot of people are like, it's legitimate, you don't understand, blah, blah, blah. I recognize there is a skill to quickscoping. We on the NGT Elite team purposely recruited individual snipers that were incredible at quickscoping, but also incredible at just sniping, regular sniping. I'm not going to call it hard scoping or anything, because sniping, that's what it is. That's just the proper term. That's how you use a sniper rifle, is you scope in and you take your target out. That being said, we have individuals on the NGT Elite team, our more competitive league, that are incredible quickscopers, and I'm in awe every time. I actually laugh. I'm like, wow, that was incredible. I do not hate quickscopers. What I dislike is the fact that Modern Warfare 2 provided all these tools, and by tools I mean perks in combination with the actual weapons themselves, that enabled masses of and I'm not trying to put these people down either, but masses of sort of sub-skilled, you know, not even average skilled, but, you know, below average skilled players, the ability to use a sniper rifle in an unconventional manner that, yes, you know, it sometimes is fun, but becomes an annoyance to other players because it's using a weapon that was not intended by the community, or I was going to say the community, but the developers. Developers didn't want you to do that, and that's fine. I mean, they don't want us to do a lot of things with weapons and maps that we ended up doing. And you know what? You found a way to have fun with the game, and you know, quickscoping's fun. But here's the thing: there's certain things like, for instance, Spiderbite and myself are huge search and destroy players. Absolutely love search and destroy. Search and destroy is an objective-based game. Well, they're all objective-based, more or less. But this one is all about strategy and tactics, pure. I mean, if you have a really good game plan and you know what you're doing, you can come out on top on search and destroy, you know, 95% of the time. You can absolutely decimate the competition. And we sort of experimented and sort of proved this when we went into game battles. Game battles was a flop as well. I have my issues with that. Surprise! I have my issues with game battles as well. I love the idea of competitive, but there's a lot of douchebag teams out there. That being said, so when you're in that, nothing is worse than having some random, and I'm sorry I'm gonna use the term, but some random quickscoper, because that's all they do. Some random quickscoper on the team who's sitting there going and then nailing them, then taking another 5 shots and nailing them, and it's all because he's like, oh yeah, I see that quick scope. Well, I eventually did, but what I heard was a lot of shots, misses, and you giving away the goddamn position. You want to do that, do it in deathmatch or free-for-all, but it becomes an annoyance, especially for people. I think this is really where my anger with quickscopers, because you F up my games by being jackasses and horrible shots. When we play competitive in game battles, I always tell the team, even our absolute best quickscopers, I'm like, you know what? If I hear you taking quickscoping shots on someone and missing, I will kick you from this team. I will boot you. You take the damn shot. If you have some guy that's, you can see some dude sort of perching, like far, far away, a long sort of range shot, and I hear you quickscoping him, you're gone. You should be pulling your scope up, hard scoping, and taking that headshot. Take a headshot and go, ah, yeah, headshot. Got him in his buck teeth. You know what I mean? Do it that way. Don't be a jackass and try to be the hero. I'm not looking for montage. I'm looking for smart gameplay. I like when I played COD 4 and I got quickscoped, I didn't get angry. I was like, wow, that dude, you know, I get angry whenever I die because I'm an idiot because I run out into the open. But when I got killed by, you know, quickscopers in COD 4, I didn't even notice it. I didn't even really think about quickscoping, honestly, when I played COD 4, because it happened, but it was only a very select few individuals that were really skilled enough to do quickscoping with in Call of Duty 4, because it wasn't as fast. But all of a sudden, you go into Modern Warfare 2, and the ability to quickscope was giving every Johnny Pee-Pee Pants the ability to be super running around with a sniper rifle instead of, you know, taking the traditional position, finding a really good location. Because, listen, I can put out a video of hard scoping and getting amazing scores. High scores, still winning the game, getting tons of kills, and very, very low deaths on that. And it's still fun. I'm still, you know, I'm not sitting in one location the entire time because kill cams give away your positions. I know various positions that you can sit as a sniper, and I'll snipe. Again, like I said, I'm not going to say hard scope, and that's the other issue I have, is this creature that got out of control in Modern Warfare 2, where people are calling quickscopers. When you went into a regular match and you actually sniped, you picked up, you're like, oh, I'm going to use the intervention, and you got him, you're like, oh, there he is. Boom! Nailed him. Oh, you're such a noob, hard scope, blah, blah, blah. When I hear pieces of garbage complain that I scoped in and actually nailed them because I saw their dumbass moving in a very long laneway, and it was so obvious, and that's why I had the sniper rifle, and yet I'm the noob because I didn't try and do 6 million shots going, got him, yeah, look at me, quickscoper. It absolutely baffles my mind. That's my issue. Those are my issues. I respect true. So if you guys are like quickscopers from Call of Duty 4 days, if you know how to quickscope and own on Call of Duty 4 and World at War, and you were just spectacular, I don't really have a problem at all. I don't have a problem because you're far and few in between all these other little scrubs running around. The problem is that your skills and your love for quickscoping, when it translated over to Modern Warfare 2, spread like a petri dish full of bacteria to all these little people that really don't have the skill, but were enabled based on these perks and these systems that Infinity Ward put in there. And it created unnatural sort of, too often, unnatural battle zones. I mean, I was reading some of the, and I'm going to get into now the poll though. Hopefully I explained myself. Again, remember, don't hate quickscopers. I don't like hardwired quickscopers that do quickscoping every single time. Actually, I wasn't really done. I know I rambled on and everything like that. Know when to pull out your sidearm. If you're going into a building, if you're about to enter a building to go up and snipe from some location on the second floor, you pull out your goddamn secondary. You pull out your handgun. You don't run around in a building clearing it, hoping to quickscope someone. Because that's cocky and that's not a smart way to play. That's what pisses me off. You have a secondary for a reason. All the quickscopers on NGT Elite know this. They know, and there's individuals that will go into a building, switch to their handgun, clear the building, get up to the spot, switch back up there, and if they're close, like right down below, boom, quickscope. That's what they're going to do. They're not going to waste their time because they can't, because it's so fast. The movement in front of them, they have to quickscope, especially if that's what is in their hand at the time. I mean, if they still have their handgun, they're going to shoot with their handgun. But they're going to use their head. They're going to use common sense. And the issue, again, back to it, is the fact that quickscopers from Modern Warfare 2, which is what everyone's complaining about, not it entirely, but these individuals that just go around and that's all they do. Every opportunity is a quickscope. It's absolutely ridiculous. Sorry, I had some distraction in the other room there. Now, there was a poll that Call of Duty, actually, Jason Vonderhaar, the multiplayer sort of coordinator or developer or whatever it is, threw a poll as to whether or not they should have nerfed, should we have quickscoping or not, or no quickscoping. And I don't even know if really it was going to have an impact or if it was really just out of interest that he launched this. And lots of directors were on there. And I actually was going through a lot of the comments. They're saying, oh, well, you should nerf the knife or whatever because it's got unlimited ammo. That was, for me, that was the dumbest comment. And I don't know who you are, but you're a friggin' dumbass. You're so stupid. It's a melee attack. It's a knife. there's no ammo. Obviously there's no ammo, but I mean, the point is that it's meant to be close up. It's meant to slice someone. If you go up and you slice their throat, they're gonna die. That's the whole point. Or stab them right in the heart or something like that. You gotta be really close. That's what the weapon is meant for. That's what it's designed for. And then other people were rambling on. This is the same sort of, the same arguments that these, you know, quick scopers have is, oh, what about noob tubes? Why don't you take that? Oh, you know what? I hate noob tubes. There's no questioning that. And I would like that. But noob tubes, although they're annoying, if you balance them properly, they're not that bad. Like World at War, perfectly balanced. And yeah, you had some problem with COD 4. But again, Modern Warfare 2 created this creature where things like noob tubes, in conjunction with one-man army, made an epidemic, and it created a problem. So it's not necessarily, it's just, there's a lot of rage for specifics to Modern Warfare 2, and I'm not hard, I still play it. I love Call of Duty, but there are definite issues that are creatures that have been grown like bacteria in petri dishes. So anyway, back to quickscoping. So there's polls going on, quickscoping versus non-quickscoping, and I'm reading through a lot of these comments. I got up to, I think, like page, I don't know, 8 or 10 or something like that, so quite far into it. And at that point there, the you should get rid of quickscoping side, basically saying nerf, get rid of the quickscoping, we don't want it, was around 80%. 80% versus 20%. As it went on, and I'm assuming that there were other people, and I know for a fact that there's videos out there from well-known sniping communities, and I'm not going to mention them because I just care not to, and it doesn't really matter, but sort of have a lot of sway on their fans, and that's not a problem. I mean, you're there for a reason, and if you're there in a quickscoping community, of course you're going to rally up, and it's something that you're going to build together. But here's the thing, Jason Vonderhaar at page, and I'll put the link in this video as well, at page, I think, 47 or 48, right at the end, said, all right, we're done, we're ending this because lots of people are making duplicate accounts. And lo and behold, what do you see? It was still, you know, nerf quickscoping at the end, but all of a sudden, this huge jump, this giant jump from 80% and only 20% for quickscoping suddenly became 54% and 40 some odd percent. And duplicate accounts. I mean, it's a shame that people can't just be honest, but the bottom line is, I think it's pretty clear, even at the end after all this, you know, cheating, that they still wanted to nerf it. And you know what? I don't think quickscopers are about to go away. This is the opportunity when, again, when I talked about in the beginning, where true quickscopers, true snipers with amazing abilities, know when to hardscope. I said it, damn it! Know when to snipe properly, and know when you have to quickscope. Quickscoping is not something that you should be doing on a regular basis like you're friggin' cool or John Wayne with this friggin' sniper rifle. It's a necessity. It's, oh my god, I have my sniper rifle in my hand, he's right there, I've got to shoot him, I don't have time to switch over, boom, I must try and nail him that way. That's quickscoping, cool with that, I ain't got no problem with that. And you can get cool footage from that if your reflexes are fast enough. The other time, like I said, pull out your secondary when you're clearing buildings. But when you're going long range, goddamn scope in. That's what it's there for. I don't want to be seeing tons of, you know, snipers running around going bam, bam, bam. You know, it is unbalanced. It's an unconventional manner in which the weapon was not meant to be used. And I know when I say that, it's going to be the same arguments. I'm going to see all the, you know, the people that are misunderstanding me, or just ignorant, putting all these other garbage remarks like, oh yeah, blah blah blah. I don't care. We're talking about quickscope, and we're not talking about anything else. We're talking about sniper rifles. If you're going to talk about melee attack and noob tubes and everything like that, wrong video. Go look at the noob tubing should be removed video or something. We're talking about quickscoping. That's what we're talking about here. So again, I know for a fact I will see the pros. I will see you guys out there, the ones that are true quickscopers from COD 4 days, the ones that actually know how to do this. You'll find a way. You always do. I mean, it's not easy on World at War or at COD 4, but you still do it. And I know that you're going to be able to do it on Black Ops. But the nice thing is it's going to separate the men from the boys, so to speak. It's going to take all those wannabe quickscopers from Modern Warfare 2 that thought they were all cool and everything, and they're going to be, you know, starting from ground zero again. Learning actually how to snipe, or they're going to have to pick up an actual other weapon and run around with the rest of us and getting kills that way. Anyway, that's it. That's my opinion. Leave your comments. I know you will anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But you know, I'm curious too. I mean, do you like quickscoping? Not quickscoping? Again, I'm not against quickscoping. I'm against what Modern Warfare 2 has created. That specific breed of quickscoper. That's what I have an issue with. Those guys are idiots, and if you're one of them, I don't give a rat's ass. You're an idiot. Anyway, I'm GunSurvivor from NextGenTactics. Those are my opinions. Peace.